Sister Pennah, this movie is showing on Sandra Okunzuwa TV, and this movie came out late in January this year, actually. So yeah, in case you haven't seen it, that is the movie I'm reviewing. This movie, yeah, it basically talks about a Christian sister who is engrossed in the gospel to the extent that she forces people to take the word of the Lord. And also, she's unemployed until her friend linked her up to a job. She got to this job, she gained employed. Then she started preaching the gospel in the workplace. Her boss, who is Casanova, this boss is always sleeping with every woman. Every woman at all he sees, he likes, he wants to sleep with them. Now he has a daughter. This daughter is always cho cho cho. She is so intelligent, but the father doesn't have her time. So the Christian sister who came in one day to help out. And this was after her boss found out that the girlfriend has been maltreating his daughter. So he broke off that relationship. And also the girlfriend also found out that he was also cheating on her. So it means their relationship was actually just toxic. The girl was maltreating his daughter. He was also cheating on her. So Sister Pennah came into the picture to help out. She was actually punished by the boss that since she is on suspension, she needed to do something for them to see that she is serious with the work. So she was punished to take care of his daughter. She did that very well, and that was how she and her boss kind of fall in love. Before falling in love, Sister Pennah told the boss that, hey, before this thing can work, you have to give your life to Christ. We have to be settled in the Lord before this thing can work. So yeah, that's what Sister Pennah, this movie is about, and you can find the movie on Sandra Okunzuwa TV. Let's talk about the characters in the movie. Let's start with Toosweet Anan. Toosweet Anan is a Ghanaian, and he has been able to conquer YouTube space in Nollywood. I don't know how he did it, very happy for him for doing that, and he has been in a couple millions of, thousands actually, movies on YouTube. Like, he is one face that a lot of people love as well, and he has been doing that very well. Now let's talk about the character he played. He played the Casanova boss. Toosweet Anan, I think he enjoyed the role where he was just having fun with the women, because different women were coming in and out of his office, despite the fact that he was in a relationship. And he was doing that so well. Despite the fact that he does that, he doesn't bring the women to his house because of, he has a daughter and he has to be disciplined, making sure the daughter doesn't see different women. And he did that in a very, should I say, gracious way. Yeah, but he did that very well. Now let's talk about his costume. His costume in this movie was really nice. The suits were sitting on him proper. The casual wear were okay. The suits were actually good. They were fitting on him. Costume was okay for him. His acting, very good, especially where he was not interested in listening to the gospel, because Sister Pennah was forcing the gospel on him, and he was not ready to take it. He was like, this is not the time. Like, he just wants to enjoy himself and have fun, and make money. Doesn't make sure business is growing. That was what he wanted to do. So I think I enjoyed. He was really interesting to see if you watch him. When it comes to YouTube movies, you can't judge them with the way you judge cinema or Netflix, because the storyline doesn't challenge them to give you that stellar performance that you are expecting to see. You cannot expect that because their role doesn't demand it. So you can't judge that based on the story. You can't do that. So yeah, the acting was just an okay one because it wasn't challenging. It was just an interesting character. Let's talk about Sister Pennah. Sister Pennah was also interesting. I found her role comic because the way she was forcing the gospel on people, it was just funny. I didn't see her role as something she was trying to educate or something she was, she was doing seriously, because the role she was doing or the way she was acting it didn't come across as someone who wants to teach us something. I mean, you can learn a lesson, but if you are serious with a movie, you want to really criticize. If you watch her act this thing, Sister Pennah role that she did, it doesn't really give off as somebody who is serious with what she's doing. It came off as a comedy, and the role also didn't really fit her. That's a question mark. Her outfits were okay, costume wise was okay. Office costume, the other supporting characters were okay in this movie. And let's talk about the roles in terms of whether it fit them or not. No, just like I said a few seconds ago, Sister Pennah, which was played by Sandra herself, this role was not fitting at all. I would have loved it if she was playing a supporting character. Rather, the role didn't fit her. The casting was bad, especially her own casting. I mean, this is her movie, this is her production, so she wants to be the lead. Yeah, I get it, but the role didn't fit her. Look at this. The costume and outfit was just, there was question mark. Let's talk about cinematography of this movie. Cinematography was okay. Some scenes were too dark, but I mean, for a movie like this, that was okay. Nothing too much to expect again from a YouTube production. It was just okay. You can't really say so much about it because the storyline doesn't give anything for you to hold. If you want to judge it, I don't know how to put it, but this movie is like a comedy show, to be frank with you. Nothing serious was happening here. Nothing serious was happening here. Seriously. You're just going to laugh and cringe at a point and still continue to watch it because you just want to watch it. That's basically what this movie gives off as. And at the end, that is what Sister Pennah is about. And another thing I want to talk about that I didn't find funny in this movie was the office scene where they had to wear some apron on the something or some garment on their uniform to signify that they've given their whatever they are committing the meeting or the deal they're about to sign to the laws, and they were in that garment when the businessmen came in to sign the deal. It doesn't make sense. Doesn't like, please, does this thing happen in real life? Come on. You don't even look presentable to the business partners who want to sign a deal with you. Even the way you appear will not even make them sign a deal just because, no, you see how, I don't want to use the word, but you see how it is. It doesn't make sense, guys. It really doesn't make sense. But yeah, it is what it is, YouTube. Sister Pennah, if you're interested in watching, you can find this movie on Sandra Okunzuwa TV. Guys, thank you so much, and I'll see you all in the next video.